Something has been returning to me. Memories of a kingdom buried beneath the swamp. A crown. An arena. A name I had nearly forgotten. The Swamp King.
Earn grit throughout the season and climb the ranks from Mudmarked to Bog Crawler, Bayou Bruiser, and finally, Swamp Slam Champion. Every division brings you closer to the crown.
Welcome in, brothers. Welcome in. It's dadgum July 30th at 9:06 p.m. Eastern Time. Do you know where your kids are? Or whatever the fuck they used to say on that news channel. Welcome in, brothers. We have ourselves a new challenge tonight. We're going to be checking out Mistfall Hunter. I think I played the beta, alpha, omega, whatever it was called back in the day, like back in March or something. It's been a long time, so I suspect a lot has changed. There's some things I had problems with in the demo, and then we're going to have a personal issue with these brothers coming up because I requested a key and I just read that they declined it. So I don't even know why I'm playing the fucking game, but that's fine because I wanted to play it anyway. I'm not holding a bias or nothing, except I am. I'm just kidding. We'll cut that post-edit. It's fine. Welcome in there, Brer Grimm. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Delicious. You brother see that? My camera was lagging.
An inspiring intro. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines and hold your breath because today we're thundering into the fight like a hot lap on fresh asphalt. One shot, one chance, full send from the first green flag to the checkered. First attempt, manifest. We will cut that post edit.
Hell yeah. I'm trying to find the, that.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. I'm trying to find that in the volume mixer, but it's not popping up. Because it's really quiet and I would like to turn it up. Turn down for what? But I don't see it. It's very strange. I wonder if I can go into the, like, apps instead of the sound to mix. I don't know why. She ain't there for me to mess with. Cool, I don't want to have that open. Good to see you been resting. Who said I was resting? I'm just kidding. Actually, I haven't been resting, to be honest. I've been twerking and working, as they say in the city. But it's good to see you there, brother. I apologize for the confusion on if I was going to be going live or not, and also the timing. I'm starting to tism and rhythm over the music. You can probably hear it in my voice a little bit. It's a little shot because that's what I did when I got off work. As I was finishing up vocals for one of the songs. Oh, and then I learned the hard way that some of the things that you do, you have to save them in the like if you put a plug-in in the digital audio in the DAW, you know what I mean? If you put a plug-in in there, you got to make sure you save the settings on that plugin or you're going to lose all your settings. I learned that. I thought I would save with the project, but that's not what happened. You was reading Like It and the new intro. Oh, thank you, brother. Yeah. So we got a swamp season that occurs now. So it started, I guess it started, 2 weeks ago? A digital audio work center or fucking, yeah. I forget what the W stands for, but it's something similar to that word I just said. When you transfer those to the... Oh, I see what you're saying. I didn't read your previous station or message. You transfer those to those plugins have to be on the new Department of Transportation. Yeah. So you can save them as presets, and I don't know if that saves it, like, you know, to be accessible outside of the DAW. Or if you have to, like, remake them in different... Let's say I use different pieces of software, right? I don't know if I have to reselect or recreate them again, which would be kind of retarded, but, you know, I wouldn't put it past. All right, let me fix something real fast, brothers. The scenes may bust, but that's okay. Give me 1 second. Ba-ba-ba-bow. Add one more. There it is. Okay. I'll play around with that another time. Have to bounce down or transfer plugins, but presets okay. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense because it's like you're saving it within the plugin itself as opposed to the project. Which one of the DAWs I used saved the plugin like in memory, but it did not save the plugin, if that makes sense. Like if I were to click on it, it'd have had a little asterisk next to default. You know what I mean? Like every time I open it up, it'd have that asterisk next to default to let you know you didn't save the plugin preset, but we kept it in memory for the project, if that makes any sense. So that didn't happen.
To make a long fucking story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
Hell yeah, brother. Brother Weird Pal. It is funky. I guess it's only on certain DAWs where it'll do that. Let me take the vertical offline. I don't think we're gonna do that today. I still need to hash that out. And that's how I saved it. Yeah, yeah. Shoving it up my ass. Ah. Boom, 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 boom. Bada boom. Riddle me this, brothers. Loving the background? Oh, thank you, brother. That's a part of the new swamp season. Some theming, if you will. So I didn't fully finish explaining that. So it goes... It'll run until September 30th. And there's different ranks, of which I don't have memorized because I'm stupid. And you think I would because I created it. But I don't. But I do have a reference for it, so I don't forget. So the bottom rank is a mud skipper. We got the bog crawler. There's 3 tiers within that rank. And I should say the rest of these have 3 tiers in them. Bog crawler, bayou bruiser is essentially like silver or gold. I'm sorry, let me back it up here. Mud skipper is like bronze. Fucking copper is bog crawler. Silver is bayou bruiser, and gold is swamp slam champion. But if you hit tier 1 division and the swamp slam champion, you're essentially bussing. So what I've done is I've created a grit point system that your brothers already see. You have lifetime grit, you have current grits that allow you to see how many points you have left to spend on stuff, like channel points essentially for Twitch, if you want to look at it that way, because I base it off of that to keep it easy for Twitch. And then you have a swamp season grit value. So that swamp season grit is the grit that you accrue whilst within the realms of a season. And that'll determine what your final rank will be come end of season, which will be September 30th. That'll be whenever this current season ends. Does that make sense, brothers, or does that sound like absolutely schizophrenic? Makes sense? Okay, good. Sorry, I was trying to find... So I haven't worked on it in like a week, so I forgot what I have done or have not done. And I thought I created a leaderboard where I can see people's ranks currently, but I don't think I ever finished that. No, I haven't. I never did that. Let me check one more spot. Okay, yeah, I must have never... Yeah, I never implemented it, but that's fine. I can do that over the weekend at some point. We need a leaderboard command with a top 10. That's a good idea, brother. Because as of right now, the only thing I have is the leaderboard for like overall grit, like lifetime. I don't have one for the season. That's okay. That jogged a memory. That's why there's no command for it yet, because I have not done that part yet. So I still have some of the visual elements that I need to do. So I haven't done that yet. Yeah. Did the overlay die? Oh. About to say, did something happen to it? Oh, excuse me, brothers. I apologize. All right, let's get into the game, shall we? Unless your brothers want to keep chatting for a minute. Anything your brothers want to talk about? I have 2 more songs, by the way, to do on the album. And I guess I could clarify that because I put it in a message, but I know not everyone knows how to read or reads, because why would you take time out of your day to read when you already got enough things to do in your life? So you might as well say it while you're here. Originally, I stated that the album would release August 14th, right? But due to some things that I've learned, like I was mentioning right before you got here, Brother Weird People, one of the things I learned is you got to save certain things within projects if you're working with music, and I did not realize that. And I've always wondered, why is it? And I had the aha moment today. I was like, oh, okay, so that's why my shit sounds terrible. Because what I'll do is I'll work on it, I'll save the project, I'll close it, I'll go about my business, and I'll come back like the next day and keep working on it, and then I'm good. And I'm like, why does this sound different than yesterday? And then I'll go in there and I'm like, oh, blah, 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 fucking with shit. And then I was like, there we go, should be good. It's because I'm not saving the plugin settings if I, want to add a reverb or something like that. Because obviously if I just sing with, this, it's just going to sound stupid. You know what I mean? So you gotta mix it and make it bust. So I learned today that does not save. Anyway, so I have 2 more songs technically that I need to I just did a deep dive on my favorite song that is on the album, brothers. It's absolutely incredible. Yes, a lot of work. I'm very sleepy. I'm a very sleepy man, but I have sweet tea light ice. That's fine. So I have 2 more to do where I'm singing. So I was singing in this particular song, and I would put it at number 1 as my favorite song on the album. Number 2, my second favorite song. I don't know. I just know my number 1 is what I said. Sweet like your tea. Like, I'm not even kidding, brothers. The first couple of times I would listen through it, this sounds gay as hell, but whatever. I would fucking, I would want to fucking shed like a fucking phoenix tear and then like explode. like the bird in Harry Potter. That's what I felt like every time I listened to that song. It sounds incredible. And that's how I reacted. And I suppose the reaction to it is because, obviously, the only thing I did initially, the way I do it anyway, I put my guitar in there. And this is going to sound autistic as shit because it is. The sounds for like other things, like the drums or whatever, I will just make mouth sounds to get it to mimic as closely as possible to what I want. And because I don't have a drum set, obviously, and I'm too lazy to download a digital drum set to, do. You know what? That's actually pretty smart. I don't know why I don't do that. So anyway, I've used... And I guess it's because I'm usually like, if I'm on the go or something like that, it's easier. I'll just record it on my phone and then upload it into these AI that I use. So I compile that all together, do a clean run of it. I'm like, damn, that's perfect. And I'm like, okay, let's add some harmony over here. So I'll go back and I'll say I want some harmony. I know what key I'm in, right? There's some parts where it's like an F major and then it goes back down to D minor. And then some places it's, the harmonies, it sounds better with A, on the third. You get what I'm saying. But you probably don't, but that's fine. Anyway, I'm digressing a little too far into that. I have 2 more songs that I have to do. This one I just did today that I just kind of wrapped up. There's still a couple of things I would like to do that slowed me down because I was actually supposed to be done with it. It sounded really damn good, dude. Like I'm talking if boy, I tell you what. I've always been really good at making harmony pieces, and you'll be able to tell that within the chorus of this particular song. Oh my God, brother Dadamuth has rated the stream on the Rumble. What's up, brother? That's kind of weird because I was just thinking about you. Are you like inside my head or something? No homo. I said it. But welcome in, Dadamuth brothers. My name is Swampy Grit, and you you have just walked into an autistic ramble. I hope you all are well. Let's see, some cool things about me and what we do here, brothers. I live in the swamp. That's why my name's Swampy Grit. I play video games. I like them video games. We're about to check out Mistfall Hunter for the first time. I make music with my guitar using artificial intelligence, and if you got a problem with that, you go lick the frogs clean, okay? Let's see what else we got. Golly, I don't know. I think that's it. Oh, I have gout in my left toe. That's cool. Shrekky boy. Yo, thank you, brother Dadamuth. I hope you're doing well, brother. I saw you were interviewing, or not interviewing, because you say it's just a chitty chat. A brother who goes by the name of Tooth or something. I'm not good with names, by the way. Okay, I guess this thing died because it's not turning on. And that's what she said, by the way. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong side because I'm retarded. Okay. Let me mute the mic. I got to clean these crumbs off my keyboard. Bussin'. I just should have just left it unmuted. But anyway, brothers. 2 songs left.
Asked me what's the best way to clean crumbs off your keyboard. Best way, shut it off, flip it upside down, and tap it gently to shake loose the crumbs. Then use compressed air in short bursts and finish with a soft brush or microfiber cloth. For sticky spots, lightly dampen a cotton swab with isopropyl alcohol. First attempt manifest. We will cut that post-edit.
Is that how you say that word? I've never known that's how you say it. Isopropyl buckle. Yeah. That's crazy. That's a little too much. I just blew it off, you know what I mean? With the compressed air thingy. All right, brothers. Let's stop wasting time. Anyway, Jesus Christ. I'm trying to get to a point here I haven't gotten to yet. All of that to say, the Alabama will come out in October because there's also too much shit going on in August, and I should have considered that in the very beginning. We have like 16,000 games coming out in August. It's also Swamp Wife's birthday. I also have to have some type of midlife crisis thing or something. I'm just kidding, by the way. I just wanted to make it sound more dramatic than what it actually is. Then in September, there's a couple of big old releases coming out, and then there will be a moment of breath to take in October, and that'll be whenever I do not take a breath. We're gonna release the album in October, and it kind of makes sense because it's a heavy metal album. Should we play one for the brothers who just popped in here, rated from the Dadamuth's channel? Should I play a song really quickly? I also don't know if my what you call it, EQ is set up correctly. So many questions, so many answers that are not answered actually. Yes. I would like I'll think about that. I'll leave that like that. What do you say, brothers? One song or go to the game? What you brothers want? I don't mind playing a song now. That's some good sweet tea, a lot of ice. One song. What's up, brother? Fatal Nexus. I like that name. What's your profile picture, by the way? It is heavy metal. Brother, Financial Freedom. Do y'all have the same profile picture, or did I just have a stroke? What's going on here? It's fine. We won't worry about it. I'll pull up the guitar, brothers. This song is cultural appropriation, by the way. I think it should be played at like a Japanese steakhouse or something. Like I imagine myself, I have some fucking broth that's probably just dirty cloth water. Delicious. Anyway, I'll stop talking. Let me get my guitar plugged in. Nexus is the account. The channel is fine. Ah, okay. Fancy, fancy, fancy. That's interesting. I wonder why Rumble showed your Nexus account name first and then it switched to your channel name. Let me bring the music channel up. Then, since we're doing music, hey, you're stressing me out now. You cut that out. I need to set up channels on Rumble. This is a 7-string guitar, by the way. It was a birthday gift, I think. I can't remember. For myself. Because my other guitar broke, and I was like, it's only a few $100 more for this versus me going through and fixing the guitar for the first attempt, and risk breaking it. I said, let me just get a new one. Hashtag finance 0% interest. Hashtag financial freedom. I'm just kidding. Yo, what's up, brother Glock boy? Golly, all these new faces coming in tonight. Welcome in. Yo, thank you, brother. Thank you. It's good to see you. All right, let me first attempt a song for you, brothers, and then I will pull up Mistfall Hunter. Maybe I'll do 2 songs. All right, sound check, sound check. Okay, good job. We didn't hear nothing. Oh, that's weird. That's actually a little strange. Why is it stopping right there? I had this problem. The other day, and I can't remember what I did to fix it. Man. Oh, okay. So if you leave it clicked on one of the nodes, it doesn't play the guitar. That's kind of weird. It's very quiet, but we'll fix that. A little nervous because that seems to be that was like turned down for what? Very low. All right, brother. So you said you wanted heavy metal, right? I'm in, technically I'm in A standard because it's a 7-string guitar. But if you want to think about it, I'm in D standard. Yeah. You brothers ready? Hopefully it's not too loud. If it is, we'll adjust. Why is my guitar so quiet? That's weird. Hold on, brothers. I apologize. Dude, why is this so quiet? I have this turned up to max. Let me do this. Interesting. All right. Jamie, from Joe Rogan's Experience, let's start it from the top, please. Every time I do a pinch harmonic, I come. I can't hear you, brothers! Golly, I'll tell you what. Thank you, brothers. Thank you so much. Is it weird to say I can't hear you? Because I can't hear you regardless, you know what I mean? I didn't think about that until after I said it. That's what I was thinking about after I said it the entire time during that song. Yo, what's up, brother? B-roll stage. Good to see you, brother. All right, let's do one more, brothers. What should I do? Should I do another fast one or should I do a boring one? That's not boring. I shouldn't say that. Should I do a let me rephrase. Should I do a fast one again or a medium one? That sounds kind of punky, I guess. Or epic. There's your three choices. 1 for fast, 2 for mid, 3 for epic. Yes, these are all mine. So what I'm doing right now is these are from a new album that I have coming out in about a month, or excuse me, in about 2 months. So yeah, I've just been working on it. It was supposed to come out in August, but I was delayed, as they say. All right, epic it is. We'll do this song. There's 2 epic-ish songs that I have ready. This one's called Blackwater Hymn. Things are breaking, huh? Holy shit! That was so goddamn loud. What the fuck? That gave me a literal heart failure.
Mud holds tight what the dark has sown. This black water hymn don't rest alone.
All right, lock in. It might be louder than shit. Jesus Christ, brothers. Well, good thing I got that dadgum. Well, I hope I do. Got that dadgum, noise gate. Because Jesus Christ, that was the loudest thing I think I've ever heard in my entire life. So the reason that it's not working the way it's technically usually does, I've been in the process of like reconfiguring my tone, and due to this, I fart really loud sometimes. Due to this, it's caused the audio, the gain, the whatever you want to call it, to change in areas that I have not gotten the opportunity to test yet. So there's some things about my old tone that I didn't like, so I'm cleaning it up basically. So maybe over the weekend, if I get the opportunity, I'll get it more fleshed out, and then we'll have a bit more better playing experience. I'll tell you what. And I might have to go change my britches after that. Jesus Christ. Hopefully it didn't give you brothers heart failure. Beings that nobody said anything since that's happened, I think I just accidentally killed everyone. Honestly, I'm surprised I'm still alive after that. That was ridiculous. All right, brothers. Let's see what this game's all about. Shall we? Shall we? You're used to it. Yeah, you're saying you play guitar, you pulled out the Epiphone. That's pretty nice, brother. That's pretty nice. I prefer, well, obviously, the Schecter's pretty nice. Yeah. But I usually go for those variants or a ESP or Ibanez guitars. Those are the ones I like. I wanted something that would have a dynamic pickups, if you will. Looks exactly like, yeah, what's up, Bray Rogue Machine? Game time, golly. Going to the Fatal Gaming channel. Used to it too, says Brer Grim. That gave me fucking heart failure. Man. Looks like he takes it up the ass, doesn't he? Man, I should have kept this guy, huh? Jesus Murphy. I'm not going through all this. You love Ibanez? You have an Ibanez electric acoustic. I don't know if I like their acoustics. I like, Gibson has a good acoustic line. I like also the, I can never remember the name of them. Lip makeup. Beautiful.
Greetings. Oh, salutations.
Looking for me.
You ain't gonna talk to me like that, pal.
I am a guild hunter.
Perfect. Swampy tits. I'm just kidding. Swampy grits. Singular. Up. Guess Thanos got the snap out. Sounds very rich and full. Rust. I hate changing strings, dude.
Blood begotten, blood broken, in the held breath before the first breath. Let us begin again.
Just how long do you plan on looking at that?
As long as I want to.
You can look as much as you like later. Right now, you might want to run. The Gilded Mist is coming.
You wound them up their own classic. Hell, I don't even know if I'm probably still doing it wrong. Oh, that waterfall audio, huh? Yeah, that was kind of cool.
To the path, guild hunter. It is yours.
Arm right mouse is block.
The fate of this world has come to a halt. Now it's an apocalypse without end. The corroded. Remember how to fight?
I tried to lock it on with middle mouse. What am I supposed to do? Hold to block. Okay, good thing I missed.
Must I spell it out for you? Use your brain, not just your hands. Not bad. Now
Tell
I'm
little gay boy.
believe your guild hunter material.
I thought that was the enemy. I was like, did he just call me a little gay boy?
Fill those empty pockets somehow.
What's up, Bear Skynet? Oh. I was very confused. Strings were on the outside, and when it came to the tuning, it was the opposite, or I would have a panic attack. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that for the rest of my life.
Lost.
I guess I should heal, huh?
So many faces severed.
Ow. I have a stamina bar or no? What is this? Can be used for equipment forging.
Who's this poor fellow? Doesn't matter.
How you doing, Brer Skynet? Doing all right, brother?
Those potions can help restore your condition.
Or remove a ping. Maybe that'll disappear.
Wow, that guy looks pretty dangerous. Watch out.
Okay. Salt. Charcoal. This game does look a lot better than whenever versus when I played it back when it was in closed beta test or whatever you call it.
Hey, where'd the big guy go?
Let's see what he was eating. Ooh, a chest. Camp construction, huh? I saw people complaining about those who play solo being locked out of half the game.
Open it and take a look.
Hopefully there's rando queues. I don't think any brothers have this game. Beings that just came out. Press M to open the map and check the surrounding terrain. Markers and routes. The glidmist engulfs the entire area after some time. Staying within the glidmist builds up glidinization, I don't know what that word means, in your body. When the glidinization meter is full, your health will continuously decrease. Never better. Back to square one, started drinking on the 3rd. Congratulations, I'm proud of you. I've been sober for 4 days, almost made it a year. Why did you start drinking again? What made you crack? Alright, let's see what the little bird wants. Grouchy. Wedding, too many people. So, what would you categorize that as? Social anxiety? Or, you gave into or you gave into, what's the word when the people encourage you to drink? What's that called? Can't remember. Social anxiety, I see. So not peer pressure. Gotcha, brother. What made you think at that particular moment? What made you think that the alcohols assisted with that? And the reason I'm asking these questions is because I don't know. Because I don't drink. I don't drink the alcohols. Oh, is that a hammer? Hammer time. Could be big boy. And not a good whamming around. Uh-oh. I'm being destroyed. It's not thinking. It's like a switch that flips. Is it running the family?
From the veins of gods.
Yo, what's up, brother MXM Tune?
Harvest every drop.
I would like to join your next stream. Well, then fucking do it, you dumbass. You don't have to come in here and say it like an autistic robot. Of which you probably are. Prove me wrong.
See the mechanism? You have hands. Use them.
Your, what is it? Oh, your mom and your siblings, Moomaw and sister are sober.
You don't want him to notice you, hmm?
Yo, dude. Who's breathing like that? That must be that fella on the thingy. 1 second, brothers. I'm on another computer, I didn't realize. Hi, Bradley. I don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up. I don't give a shit if you make custom, like, PNR pics to send to my wife.
Whoa, you've really been picking everything up. But your pack has limits. I'd suggest keeping only the valuable.
Take the AA seriously. That's fair. I hear them brothers that do have to, you know, that do that thing, you know what I mean? They enjoy going. Like it's not a burden, you know what I mean? I don't know what that guy just said. I don't like the hammer. Let's oh, I already have it equipped. I just have to press 1. The way to get out of the house and listen to stories from people like yourself. That ain't bad. So basically it's like church, except useful. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, yeah, we'll cut that post edit. I don't want to offend anybody. Actually, I don't care if I do, really. So it's like a daggum switch, dude. I can understand that with fast food, dude. I can't flip that switch off. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't get some fast food in me at least every 13 hours, I start twitching. And not like it live stream, you know what I mean? Not twitching. You know, that's a different term. I mean, as in I start physically twitching. Because I'm a chubby boy. I didn't expect that to actually break. Oh.
Spotted that? Nice eye. Just like me.
I guess I need to get rid of some stuff here. Wish I could just drag and drop like Tarkov. You do pray at the end. It's like a Christian org, even though they say it's not. Yeah, that's usually how it is. They'll force you to pray. Because if you think about it, praying is technically meditation, but in a shorter, less intense form. You know what I mean? Unless the people that do actually get that intensity from it, like the Church of God fellas, they talk in dadgum tongues. They start like sucking on snakehead and stuff. It's crazy. Jesus, I have so much stuff. You had a friend who did the whole snake thing. You were invited. I was too, and I went. And, you know, I sat there and observed. I hate snakes. And also, they spoke in tongue. I did that. Not because I was like, you know, feeling anything. I just did it to match the vibe, you know, of the room. You know, I didn't want to be the only one sitting there not speaking in tongue. You know. But what ended up happening is that, you know, I do got a little bit of that illegal blood in me, you know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of that Spaniard in me. So they all just assumed I was speaking Spanish and kicked me out instantaneously. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't even know how to speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Jesus Christ. What's the reason you did that, chunky boy? Stamina. Let's watch the stamina, please. That's good. All right, that was definitely staged. Because yep, definitely staged.
Return to the living world.
Yo, brother Sean, what it do, brother? Welcome in.
A soul cannot wander alone for too long.
Huh?
Reclaim your body as soon as possible.
Okay.
Can you hear me? You're lucky. Guild hunters who die to monsters get a second chance.
Okay. Give me that horn.
Good stuff. Grab it quick.
Now what?
Water from the spring instantly restores your physical condition. Take a sip. The returning chime is just ahead. We'll be out of
Give me a little sore from the gym. Hell yeah, brother. Hit that gym, son. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. So we're just in the tutorial. Like I just started. I procrastinated for that long. Crazily enough. After interacting with the return chime for a period of time, a Hologrove Woodling will be summoned at a random location. Visual effects will indicate where the Woodling will appear. Returning chime is a cooldown. After interaction, you must wait before using it again. When a Hologrove Woodling appears or engages in combat, special sounds and visual effects will mark its location. Once defeated, the Hologrove Woodling transforms into a soul tree. Ring the chime nearby to summon extraction point.
There's the returning chime. Go give him a ring.
Okay.
Follow the butterflies. They know where the woodlings are. That's a heartbeat. Someone's nearby in stealth.
Ow. Hey, who the heck are you? Like you should be belong in Game of Thrones. Uh-oh, he's Asian.
Well done.
You suck!
Stuff is all yours now.
Battlefield is fraught with danger. Always be on guard against attacks from guild hunters. Let me loot their items. Yo, Brer Skynet, thank you for the gift of sub, brother. Wow, and Brer Sean got it. That's incredible.
Now, crash this little run. Don't ask questions.
That's nice, brother. Thank you. How are you? Huh? Okay. Merry Christmas. Huh? Let me throw some of this dirt out. I'm taking this good, you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, look at this bastard. Oh, you gotta beat him.
Ring the bell of return near the soul tree, and Dew will hear it and bring you back.
Closer. Reach out. I'll pull you back.
Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, brother. It's awesome. Welcome to the legendary side of things here, Brer Sean. Look, it's Dark Souls.
Death touched and whole again. Welcome back, Guild Hunter.
Thanks, you got a big ass forehead.
I am Dew, guide of the Guild Hunters.
I was like, you're due for birth?
Reshaped your fate.
It's a bad name.
Summoned you to this camp. Your body and soul will both find sanctuary here. In the past, accepting a new fate came at an equal price. It could be anything you once held dear. But now, the fate of all things has come to a standstill. Balance has been shattered. Everything is at an impasse.
I don't want to be mean and point out that she doesn't look pregnant. I don't want to offend her. Hashtag delayed reaction. What did she say? I don't listen to women. Brothers, what was she saying? I'm being dead ass. I have no idea what she said. Yeah, we're cooked. All right, I'm deducting a point overall point towards the final score of what I'm going to rate this game. No, that's fine. Yeah.
A sincere answer. Yet I am powerless to show you. The Gildenfall said, and because of that, I will walk alongside you until her spindle begins to turn once more. Go on. Gather yourself, Guild Hunter.
Okay. I like that tone it just made. It was pretty nice. They have a chat in this game. Come fart on me. Brothers, what should the message be? Because this is a perfect opportunity. This is like a chat forum that I could like spam and add for the swamp. Howdy, brothers. Or is this going to get me banned? I wouldn't give a shit. Oh, look at that. It did a hyperlink and everything, dude. Holy shit. Dang, that looked official as hell. Brothers, I could make it look like I'm a dadgum, like, announcement thingy. You know what I mean? Who here has pre-ordered pre-GTA 6? Dang, it's on cooldown. Where's that lady at? Make me a damn sandwich. Or you become true. Give me about 45 minutes. Couple minutes. Collection pedestal. They're both going to be trash. Where's her feet? She has a bird.
Fürhaft.
I need to drink some dad gum. Man, these people are funny in here. Who else is rubbing and slapping their big belly? Let me know if you want DMs of me rubbing and slapping my belly, boy. Dang, look at this fat motherfucker. Can I punch him? That sucks. Can I ride him? Oh, I spilled some sweet tea light ice on my phone. It'll probably break tomorrow. Dang. Training grounds. How do I get back to the global chat? So I just click it. Brothers, I don't know why I'm tisming over this global chat. Okay, what is this? Practical wooden chest for storing your supplies and loot. Everything you gather on your journey can be safely kept here. Items placed in the warehouse will not be brought to you. I don't give a shit. Okay, that's actually I probably should have read that. Okay. All right. Wardrobe, huh? What were you up to standing there like that? What you talking about? soul coin. Daggum, Brer Grim over on the kick side of things, huh? I don't think I have anybody chat over there in like 2 months.
My tavern's still in the works. I'm gathering.
Actually, I want to see if the chat works. Is it popping up? It is. Okay, good. I was worried about that the other day.
But it sure ain't got a lack of courage and fire. That's what good drinks are for, don't you think? To drown out fear and spark hope. I'll be right here.
I mean, that's true. 95-5 split. Technically, you do get more money off of Kicky Poo. No, I think if I get monetized on Rumble, I think it's about the same or more. I can't remember. I don't know if there's any Rumble streamers in chat that would be able to elaborate. Wow. Might have to. They're slowly getting there, but they still, to me, they feel scummy. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense. Quick kick to me feels a little scummy. Like I have this weird gut feeling about it. I will say this. I feel like the community on Rumble was like mo better. Like the people on Rumble, not all of them, but majority that I've run into are pretty bussin'. the redeem, I saw it. You redeem it. I'm waiting for
Skynet Sawyer asked me, can I watch you rub and slap your belly on OnlyFats? So ain't what this channel's about, friend. Let's keep it to the stream and
Jesus Christ.
First attempt, manifest, we will cut that post edit.
He basically said, go fuck yourself in real time. That's crazy. Any jokes, or was that YouTube? What are you talking about? That's you flying. Talking about Willis. Let me go tell Swamp Wife goodnight really fast, brothers. I know the timing's weird, but he just got home. So let me go tell her goodnight real quick, and then I'll be right back. But we're keeping her right here, brothers. We'll be right back, but let's keep it right here, okay? 1 second.
First attempt.
Hell yeah!
Boy, come on! That's what I'm talking about! Yes! First attempt. That's how you get it done right there, brothers. Where am I? I can't detach the chassis. I can't detach the chassis, brothers. I can't hit. Help me! What? Oh, that's why. It's because I forgot to lock my screen back. I was like, why is it not letting me control anything? Lock in, brothers. First attempt!
Don't use aim. Turn around. First attempt. Oh! Brothers, that's the lowest I've gotten in the entire run. Holy shit. If that... I almost got ruined. The run almost got ruined right there. Holy shit, that was close. Dang. Got him. Use your best French accents for the word challenge. Oui, oui. Nintendo, oui. Love some darker. Wish I could do it more. Same. They don't use it where I work. I thought I just got struck by lightning, brothers. You guys see them brothers that got struck by lightning and all died or whatever? That was crazy. Excuse-moi. Locked door. Okay. Was that the only thing that was up here? Was a note? Go to bam. Look at that. It was the API key. Ass! Sloppy Greg's gonna whip your ass and take you down to Chinatown, son! Don't you dare! Get out of here! This is my swamp! First attempt, brothers. Nope, just these weird-looking fellas. And a bird! Oh my god, is this Harry Potter? What is going on? Hey! Stop it, dude! And we're back. Sorry that took so long, brothers. I had to take the biggest dump of my life. It wasn't that big, but I did have to pay. All right, we're back. Let us see what this game entails. I've been waiting all night.
You look much more spirited. I hope everything here...
And you look like a bitch. I'm just kidding.
If a ship wishes not to run aground, it must sail forward and embrace the waves ahead. I sense that someone is praying to the gods in Hallowgrove.
Almighty Divines, your faithful servant Drum seeks your guidance.
Is that me?
But Kiernos, king of the gods, his divine power has grown faint, unable to sustain such fervent faith. Go
Thank
to
you for the bits,
Hallowgrove
by the way, brothers.
and
Appreciate
find
y'all.
disbeliever
Lifestyle was gone.
His prayers might just clear the mist for me, and reveal why the fate of all things has come to a standstill. Sokya is waiting for you at the docks. With the White Crow's guidance, you shall reach. I await your safe return.
Okay. Sounded like a racist group, you know what I mean? Let's see. Let me go to do the. I got to do the blue things.
Oh, look who it is! Our king of
Aloha.
scavengers. What do you want this time?
Looks like we're getting a couple of.
What? He stumbled. You better get over there.
Looks like stream's struggling, huh? What is going on lately? Ray tracing, that'll do it. Is that mole better? Doesn't seem like it. Brothers, tell me if the stream is struggling, please, because I've been having issues as of late. I'm trying to get it to stop doing that. It's not struggling for you, brothers? Because it's telling me that I'm having issues rendering the frames on OBS. I got to pull it up on another computer so I can get an accurate reading. It's perfectly fine. I wonder if it's like a bug in the, because OBS had an update. I'm wondering if it's a bug. And it's telling me that it's having a hard time when in reality nothing's happening. Negatively, you know what I mean? Do I know where the term bug in computer software comes from? Probably from bugs being in my ass. Never do the updates? No, I need to because they kind of fall in sync with like graphic card updates and encoding updates, etc. Sometimes they make it more efficient, and this might be one that has made it not efficient whatsoever. Okay, so far it looks fine. Where am I supposed to go, brothers? Head to the Hollow Grove and meet with Pip. Okay, where's that at? Oh. Back when computers were the size of rooms, bugs would create issues with the computer, so they would have to physically debug the computer. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense, right? That's so weird, because everything looks fine, dude. But it's telling me that, like, all hell is breaking loose. I wonder what it looks like on YouTube. Somebody wouldn't mind checking. But if it is an inconvenience, please stay where you are. I probably should have read what I just said. Can be used for camp construction. Press right marker to set. Okay. Cool. It's fine. Okay. Whatever. Bro, that boy is so alive. I think I'm cooking already, kinda. Pants. Somebody's getting out of here. Can hear him ringing the bell. I wonder what type of bugs it was. Like cockroaches.
Oh, shiny guild hunter! Finally! Took you long enough. We left a whole pile of good loot unclaimed, and followed that blacksmith straight into Hallow Grove and had to listen to his prayers the entire way. My back's about to snap and my ears are about to fall off. Thought sticking with him would at least get us. Poor Sap kept.
I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at something I probably shouldn't say on stream.
Oh, Kiernos, please help me find my family. And then bam, he went straight to meet Kiernos without another word. Humans sure get fast responses to prayers, huh? We searched high and low, and all we found was this busted little bell fragment. Ugh, so shabby. We've been through life and death together now, shiny guild hunter. If you got time, come find me by the wagon at camp. You can't lose anything doing business with good old Pip. Great. Another few days wasted for nothing. Twig, now pack it up. We're pulling out.
According to AI, the reason my shite is dropping in frames or rendering time is because it's recovering and processing frames faster than the 16.6 millisecond threshold required for 60 FPS. Meaning your stream looks fine because the performance bottleneck is clearing up. Your GPU or CPU is spending fewer milliseconds putting each frame together. Lag counter and yep, I ain't reading that word. Counters for frames, I don't care. Watch the live counter numbers to see if they completely freeze and stop climbing. Keep an eye on your GPU and CPU to load in the task manager to ensure they're stable during heavy scenes. If you want to double check your setup, tell me your current target FPS. The follower has died. Well, that fucking sucks. Should have let me chop his head off. Oh. Ripple gem. Sounds like a type of candy or beef jerky or something. Probably delicious. Glad I missed. Hey. Yeah, I'd rage quit too like a piece of shit. You suck. Cooked him. Taking his helmet just to make him feel bad. Even though it's the same thing that I have. Let's take his stuff. Oh. That noise. Oh, it wants me to look at the map. I don't care. Grab this second. Crystal nectar. Can be used for camp. Okay, whatever. What is it trying to yell at me for? Oh, I'll scroll. Oh, left mouse. Yeah, I guess I'm going there. Cooked them. Okay, menu navigation starting to feel a little bit smoother for me. You should have a computer quiz for channel points in Chitty Chat.
Standing around and ring the
I'll look into it. Getting that good. Why's my sword red? puppy. Very hungry puppy. I like the navigation of these places so far. Makes it interesting because you just can't walk there straight. You gotta have a little bit of swing in your hips, you know what I mean? Alright, so this was useless. Wonder if I can hit this. Oh, I can just open it. That works. Kind of reminds you of God of War. A little bit, yeah, actually. I kind of agree with that in a strange way. I do actually kind of agree with that. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. I'll keep this. Ah. What we got here? What engine is this? I assume it's Unreal, but I can find out after this match if you remind me. Ooh. Don't mind if I fucking do. Big boy. First attempt. Tore that ass up. Golly. We'll count it, Jamie. I need you to pull that up and count it, please. All right. Is there still something in this chest that I missed? Oh, there's another chest right here, too. Blind as a cat. What am I supposed to be doing? I guess I can leave. we go.
Quickly, follow those butterflies to our woodling friends.
You're tired? I'm a little tired too, but I'll be all right. I'm just happy tomorrow's Friday, brothers. I hope y'all are too, and that you don't have too many responsibilities outside of your normal ones, you know what I mean? Let me go do this thingy. Okay. Do that in a second. Let's see what's in this chest. This game's pretty interesting. Thus far, I would say. All right. Just like that, brothers. Another first attempt for Jamie to pull that up. Bussin'. Brah, brah. Brah, brah. Escape successful. Killed one player. He sucked. He actually rage quit. I'm not even kidding, brothers. He hit Alt F4. I could tell by the way he was. You have to visit to finish what the project manager forgot to handle. Oh, that's fun. That's pretty fun. Nice music. New content. Please visit Mountain Dew to unlock.
You're back, Guild Hunter. I can no longer sense the echo of that prayer.
Because you suck.
Tell me what happened there. I see. The last follower was a blacksmith. His end should have been one surrounded in iron and fire, just as he had been in life. But the divine anchor has lost its vitality. It can no longer guide his soul homeward. If Kianos were still here...
Yo, Damaged Goods. What's up, brother?
...would mourn this poor soul.
Welcome in.
I will do my best to carry on the echo of this bell. Perhaps the praying soul can hear it and find guidance in fate once more. Thank you for your efforts, Guild Hunter. This is an invaluable finding. Once you have gained more combat experience, come find me again. I will transform it into your strength.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Wow. You were in a construction site the last time the computer room air conditioning wasn't programmed, so you had to sit in a 55-degree room in a t-shirt. That sounds like a dream come true. I wish my AC would get that cold, dude. That'd be incredible. But how goes Kingdom Come Deliverance? I never finished the first one. I kind of got bored playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, so I never picked up the second one. And I also was kind of concerned that it would be unnecessarily woke, even if it's subtle, it annoys me because I just think it's just stupid behavior. I just need a commercial grade AC. You damn right. All ACs are dadgum expensive. 2's pretty good. The first one looked pretty interesting, you know, that's why I tried it. I was intrigued by the combat mechanics. But your heart does that automatically. Wow. So brothers, on Monday. Actually, I take it back. I'm still going to say it since I started a sentence and I don't want your brothers to think what the hell's going on. So on Monday, depending on the release time of Beast of Reincarnation, I may go live then, If it is in turn to go live on Tuesday, I will go live as soon as it is open to the public. That's my plan. However, I will not be able to go live if it's Monday, like evening, because I have to go out of town. I got to go out of the swamp here. I'm going to a dadgum specialist, a muscle specialist, on Monday, and I'm gonna have him lick my arm and see if he can tell me what type of muscle condition I have. Yo, what's up, Rare Family Games? We're getting on there pretty good there, brother. How are you? Don't worry about apologizing about being late. I don't expect your brothers to be here. Even though I do. I'm just kidding, by the way. But no, it's good to see you, brother. On the purple side of things. Anyway, so I'll be going to a muscles specialist on Monday. My query that I'm going to try to give to him or her, no discrimination. I'm kidding. I'm going to try to see if I can get a genetic test done. I found my old files, by the way, from whenever I pissed acid. And, let me tell you what, boy. Raise your hand if you know what CK levels are for. Or, like, what that is for, like, blood tests, labs. CK levels, no clue. Anybody else want to take a shot? Because I don't know, I can't remember. I just remember the abbreviation. I can look it up on Google, though. Oh, excuse me. You thought we were going to school us? I'm about to. Make it look like I knew what I'm talking about. The papers are over in the next room, but I don't feel like standing up. So CK levels measure the amount of creatine kinase. I'm probably not saying that right. It's an energy boosting enzyme in your blood. High numbers usually point to stress, inflammation, or damage in your skeletal muscles, heart, or brain. So CK levels, that's what they use to test for. Normal ranges fall between 22 and 198 per liter. Though exact numbers change based on lab, blah, 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 age, sex, all that stuff. So, for the brothers that don't know, real quick summary here. It's not going to take long to me to get this across. So, back whenever I was 16, I thought it was whenever I was 17, but these medical documents backed it up. It was whenever I was 16. I got hospitalized after working out in an extreme, quote unquote extreme. It was not extreme, which is what makes it weird, environment. The only thing that was extreme about it is that me and my swamp dad, we would get up at midnight every morning, and we would go work out, probably like 2 or 3, and then we would go for an hour or 2, get some breakfast, and then he'd go to work and I'd go to school. That was our workout routines. We'd get up at midnight, get it done, eat breakfast, go to work or school, since I was still in high school. So I did a leg workout that particular morning, and it was the first time I'd taken it to an extreme level, quote unquote. It was not extreme. It was normal for a person who was 16, so nothing crazy. Good for a beginner. We'd work out with some Marines, by the way, some big old Marine brothers. Well, they weren't big. One of them was kind of small in comparison to what I would imagine a Marine to look like. Very nice. RIP to one of them. He unfortunately took his life or something like that. That was unnecessary to the story, but now you know, and now you can cry about it, and then fucking, I don't know. Anyway, did some squats, did my first set, went to go do my second set. My legs gave out all of a sudden randomly. It's like they turned to noodles out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck? Everybody was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Everybody said, what the fuck? Like almost simultaneously, because I was like, I didn't do anything out of the ordinary. It was just like completely normal. I had people there. They weren't spotting me because it wasn't heavy weight. It was just the bar. Like I was just warming up. And it was my second warm-up set. So I was probably going to do 5 or 6 sets total. including the warm-up sets. So my swamp dad did the right thing. He used to be a bodybuilder back in the day. And he was like, just go wash up, make sure you're fine, drink you some Gatorade or whatever, some more sweet tea, a lot of ice, but they had Gatorade because it was a gym in the city. And they said, just go cool off on the treadmill, walk for like 30 minutes, which is the correct thing to do. Like if you have something like that and you're not physically like falling over, you need to go cool down. Don't just sit there. You need to walk it off. So I did that. 1 week later went by. I was complaining about my legs hurting really bad. And it got to the point where I couldn't walk. Physically, I couldn't walk. I was at a Thanksgiving party with some brothers. And I was like, man, my legs are really daggum stiff. And they're like, huh, you seem to be complaining about that a lot. We're tired of hearing you talk about it. And I'm like, yep, well, it fucking hurts. I was like, give me a second. Can you help me stand up? Because I got to go take a piss. So my brothers helped me stand up. I went to go, I like walked very slowly, painfully, in pain, dying to the bathroom to pee-pee. And I went to pee-pee into the toilet. And my piss, no exaggeration at all, was the same color that you would expect to be Coca-Cola whenever you open up a can of Coca-Cola and pour it out. That was the exact color that my piss was, like fucking pure black. And I was like, well, I guess the swamp spirit finally got me and I'm about to get fucked. Like Satan's about to spawn and he's about to fucking rip my asshole into pieces. So I went out there and I said, hey, I gotta go. I just pissed black. And they're like, what the hell? And they're like, all right, well, happy Thanksgiving, because it was around the holidays, especially around the holidays. And so we I put myself into a car and I drove home. And I was really hungry. Anyway, fast forward, hospitalized for it. CK levels, it all comes back. So CK levels, they're supposed to be between, what is that? Whatever I said, is that 22 to 198? So you're almost there, Brother Damaged Goods. So it's supposed to be between 22 and 198. What do you brothers think my CK levels were upon them performing a lab to see what my levels were? Just as a guess. $200. That's a good guess. So what's crazy is 320. I was not even dehydrated. My swamp dad, he made sure. He was like, drink this, and he like, because I'm an asshole. Like staying hydrated back whenever I was younger, I didn't want to do it. So he knew that, and he was like, you gotta fucking drink this. So I drank it, and he was like, did you drink it? And like he's very strict about that, because he's very serious. He wants to make sure I'm safe. 475, oh, the number increased. Okay, he's going up higher and higher. So I looked at the charts that I was able to get, and it said my CK levels were over 164,000. And I was like, how the fuck am I still alive? 164,000. I was in the hospital for a month. The doctor looked at me and said, how are you still conscious? And I looked at him and I said, Doc, if you don't get me something to eat, I'm about to first attempt you. I was hungry, son. I was pissed because I went to go piss and I didn't get to eat my food. And I was a hungry boy, son. You know, and it makes sense because so what had occurred is that the muscles in my legs, they tore, right? Which is natural. It's supposed to occur whenever you work out, right? But they tore so badly that the uric acid that is released was too high, and it had essentially begun to overpower my kidneys, and it was just sitting there in my legs. If you would have touched my legs back then, it would have felt like you were touching boulders. They were hard as rock. And I was like, dude, my legs hurt. Like, this doesn't feel right. I could not walk. I couldn't bend my legs. And It was bad. You know what I mean? Just from doing a simple routine. They never gave me a diagnosis of what I had. Due to some complications of testing and things of that nature. So now I'm going to pursue that. So that way, whenever I'm working out, I can be comfortable knowing that I'm doing this safely. Because essentially what the doctors told me back then, brothers, they told me that I wasn't supposed to work out heavily anymore. Like, I can't do CrossFit. I'm not supposed to. As soon as I feel pain, I'm supposed to stop working out. Of which I combated that back, and I said, every time I do any type of physical activity, I'm going to feel pain. So you're telling me as soon as I feel anything from doing anything, period, that's going to hurt. Like, I got to stop? And they were like, yeah. And I said, well, that's stupid as shit. I'm not going to listen to that. So, yeah, it was pretty crazy. So my swamp mama, she got diagnosed with a muscle condition. And that could be a key indicator to what I have. She has myotonia. So I'm thinking I have a mutated version of that, or I have something else that is inherited from one parent having a muscle condition, and my dad didn't. My swamp dad, he didn't have any type of condition, no health condition. They did the test on him. And his came back clean, so it's on my mom's side of the family. So we got to figure out what's going on. So that way, whenever I go to twerk out, I know I'm not doing the wrong thing. So yeah. Your brothers know. If your brothers don't know what myotonia is, it's funny because I used to make fun of her. My mom. It's the same condition that the fainting goats have. Like whenever you spook them and their muscles lock up. That's what myotonia is. And that's what she has. So I scare her every so often and watch her fall over. I'm just kidding. She doesn't do that. That'd be great, though. I would actually scare her a lot if that happened. PP's plan. All right, brother. Let's get a couple of let's get one or two more matches in. I've digressed a lot. Yep. So that's what that is. There's a couple of different variations of it. She does not have the extreme version of it where it like falters your life expectancy. She has the other one. Because there is one that would cause your life expectancy to go down, of which I know I don't have because the symptoms are pretty crazy. But I believe there could be a chance that I have myotonia, like a version of it. So we'll see. But basically, my condition, though, what I did have, so if you ever hear of somebody talking about, pissing acid, of which they're never going to word it that way because they're not me. I worded it that way because I'm retarded and funny. Because that was that's how I picked up women. That was actually a pickup line for one of my girlfriends. I walked up to her and I said, "Hey, I pissed acid, which means I'm badder than Chuck Norris. Now get on your knees and start getting your mouth." That's how I got my first girlfriend. She was my sister. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so what that is it's a symptom or whatever. It's called rhabdomyolysis. It's very stressful sounding because it kind of is. In short, it's called rhabdo. That's what the hip cool folks call it. And you can have a rhabdo attack under 3 conditions. 1, extreme workout, which is the box that I would check. Second one is like if you're struck by lightning, and then the third one is if you have like a super painful, like you fucking get crushed by a bridge and survive. That's what it is. So yeah, I've pissed acid before, brothers. And I hope I don't do that again. Because it hurt. It was very painful. I actually got into a fight with one of the nurses because they tried to put a catheter in me, and I said, you're not touching me, dude. Like, I refuse to say no homo. You're not touching me. And they're like, Swampy, you have to. And I was like, I will not say the phrase, do not touch me. And so I got my ass up and walked to the dadgum toilet. I said, you're not touching me. I can be one of Charles Xavier's X-Men. Yeah, I'll go ahead and, I'm already balding, so I'm halfway there. Well, maybe 75% of the way there since I pissed acid. That could be my ability, is pissing acid on people. Kind of like, what was that? What is that cartoon movie? Was his name Roger Rabbit? Where he was, dealing with a detective. And, they had that acid thing. Get my own danger suit. I'm here to pee-pee on you in a very painful manner. Prepare yourself. That looks like that would hurt if I went that way, sir. I'm going to walk this way. I wonder if there's voice chat in this. I thought the game audio got a little quiet. Acid with Switzerland, tried it. What are you talking about? That kind of hurt. People making weird noises around here. Or to the doctor that developed acid, oh, I see. Got it wrong like 6 times, tried it every time he was making it, came up with the drug. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. It came from Switzerland, huh? Interesting. That dog just spit on me. Did y'all see that? Not natural. Dude. I don't have low health, by the way, my guy. Pretty cereal. I like pretty cereal. It's pretty to look at. That's a big lady right there. Let's see what we're going to deal with here, I guess, huh? Interesting. Uh-oh, that's bad. I can hear another player. Yep. just absolutely wrecked this piece of shit. Just destroyed this guy, brothers. Unbelievable. Count that as a first attempt. That was embarrassing for him. Feel kind of bad, but you know, the way of the game. You walked up on me. I don't know what else to tell you. Uh-huh. Drank. I don't know if he had any heals. I didn't really look. Take a look real fast. No. That was weird. This guy's annoying as hell. How do you use the throwing axes? Stuff. I gotta put it on my hot bar. Puppies. Almost there. Just took us 10 years to get here. Wish I could find a better sword, you know what I mean? I haven't found, like, new weapons other than, I'll speak of the devil. That's useless, though.
Hurry up and ring it. Stick your tongue over here.
This chest is downstairs in the dungus. Let's go. A pearl. What do you think, brother? Should I go for one more chest or should I get out of here? These are kind of spread far apart. How am I feeling? Am I tired? Not really, but I should be because it's 11:20. I have to get up at 5 to go to the ye old work in the morn. Unfortunately. Why do you ask, my brother? What does this do? Guess this is timed thing. Do's it. Mountain Do's it. That's the name of the lady. Look at the map. I can go through whatever Soul Beacon is. That sounds safe. Sounds pretty family friendly. You ready for bed? No, what is that? I have to get up at 5? Oh, I do it every time. Every time, brothers. Ain't nothing new for me. So my work schedule is intriguing, to say the least. So I have Tuesdays off. So what I do is on Mondays, I'll get a little extra shut-eye if I can. And then I'll get extra shut-eye on the weekend because I don't have to work on the weekends. So I have Tuesdays off. I work 10-hour shifts. So Monday and then Wednesday through Friday is my work shift usually. Unless something happens and I have to like go do more work. Dang, look at that thing she's thanging. Golly. The hell we looking at here? Gonna have to whip her ass or what? Like I am. Whip that ass! Oh, Lord have mercy, the physics in this. Holy shit. First attempted. Count it, Jamie. Golly. Are you on summer vacay? Nice, brother. Very nice. Jamie, go ahead and add a point for the design of this game. The design is rather thought out. So we'll add a point for them, you know what I mean? Pottery shard. Don't know what that's for, but we'll take it. You're in bed by 10. What time zone you in, if you don't mind me asking, brother? You in Eastern or somewhere else? East Coast, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Yeah, usually I'm getting off at 11, or at least I try to, on days that I have to go to work the next morning. And I usually change my schedule like every quarter. So what I was doing before my current schedule, which is Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, I go live. What I was doing prior to that is I was going live on Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, something like that. Maybe it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. I think that's what it was prior to this, but I changed it up based upon my schedule and my Swamp Wife schedule just to be accommodating for that whenever I can. Look at the big boys, yeah. Uh-oh. Got a little cooked there. Tore him up. Mm-hmm. I'll take that. Okay. What are these other potions? I don't even know what they are. A hold to aim. Okay. I don't know what half this stuff's for. I'm just picking up shit. Cool, I missed. Boom, boom, boom. Some high-valued chests in the zone are locked and require defeating the guardian monster. Well, that's about to be what happens.
Something's off. You'd better plan your escape route.
Dang, we tore this ass up, dude. Just saying. What is this? And we gotta get out of here, by the way. I have 4 minutes 30 to get out. Oh, geez. All right, we gotta move. This looks safe. Like we're in fucking something. Pardon. Okay, they're ignoring me, which is great. That's a big son of... Oh, my lord. Is this Elden Ring?
Welcome, welcome.
Okay, good. I'm strong, brothers. All right, let's move. We don't have time. Okay, it's right here. That's good.
Hey, want to get out? I can help.
Pick a few more items from your inventory. Select items from the inventory to extract. I'm sorry, what? Fuck off, dude. How about this? How about you? I can't believe I just got scammed. All right, there's another place right here. Let's go that way. I'm not doing that. Only extract with a few items. All right, come on. There's a chunky boy. We probably shouldn't go that way. Just being honest. I have just a few moments to leave.
Hey, any longer and you won't make it out.
I hear you, bud. I'm moving as quick as I can. Here we go.
Follow the butterflies all the way. Even you should be able to manage that.
I think there's a player there. What is he freaking out about? Dude, this guy's having a spasm attack. Almost got him. Okay, there we go. We must ring the bell. That was a close call, brothers. We had 20 seconds to get out. I don't know what happens whenever that timer runs out. I ain't staying around to find out, brothers. First attempt. We're cooking in this game, by the way. Absolutely cooking in this game. Jesus. Whipped everybody's ass I've come in contact with. Excuse me. Auction. This game's pretty cool so far, brothers. I'm liking it. I'm liking it thus far, to be honest.
The blacksmith named Tram has arrived at Windrest. I've returned the bell to him, but he claims
I feel like if FromSoft would have taken this direction with Night Rain, it would have been more successful. But they really leaned into, like, we have to get the TikTok brain and make things really, really fast. And that didn't work out. Where this is, you know, it still has that sense of urgency, but it's more so balanced with the progression through the map. They're small maps, don't get me wrong, and I understand that the maps that they did for Night Rain were big. And I can see why, you know. But I feel like if they were to have these maps like this, they would have been more detailed than what we're seeing right here, because it would have been made by a professional who developers who have made cool multi-leveled maps. Like, just imagine a Dark Souls like map, you know, for maybe like the first Dark Souls or Dark Souls 2 or any of them really being as a multiplayer map. That'd be crazy. New talent tree. Okay. Thank you, Mountain Dew. She's gonna pray for me. I didn't realize that I chose a particular class. I chose the mercenary. Didn't realize it, brothers. That looks kind of cool. The Withered Knight. Interesting. I'll keep playing this class for a little bit since I'm kind of cooking with him.
This place. But I've been praying for so long. So long that I don't remember how long it's been. Then one night, I received a divine revelation in my dreams. I cannot say, but that voice, like the sound of the bell of return, remained lingering in my mind. Do you also have unfinished wishes? Its favor does not simply befall any. The Avatar of Hollowgrove only blesses those who are devout and possesses the bell of return.
Okie dokie.
That guy keeps muttering to himself. I swear I'm going to lose it if he keeps it up. He says some god is calling him, and that he wants to go to Hallowgrove for further guidance. If you ask me, he sounds cursed. Pip doesn't believe in any of that nonsense. If someone's really playing tricks and pretending to be a god, they're definitely using bell sounds to lure him over. Perfect plan. Go on, Shy.
Oh, talk to Big.
Hello there, Guild Hunter. Are we off on a new adventure?
No. You can dispatch scavenger squad to designated areas to scavenge for loot or treasures. What's the difference? You can choose a high-risk strategy with a higher yield, but doing so requires paying additional expedition material. Scavenger squad typically takes several hours to complete their expedition. Once finished, you can collect the loot from them. Do 4 hours as I'm going to Betty by. Oh man, I'm missing a gold turd. That's sad. Okie dokie.
A warm welcome. Since if
How do I construct up my camp? I just realized what those are for. Boy, you ain't got nothing for sale. I like these though. I got 620 gold. How many of these do I have? Just one. I probably have some in my chest. Trying to get me to do a daggum survey. I would like to level up my base. realize I had a bit of armor just sitting there. Oh, look at this hammer. Yeah, look at the sword. Huh. Now, this game's pretty bussin', brothers. But I must go to the beddy bye, unfortunately, brothers. Gotta go to bed. Let's see if I need to try to remember this, brothers. I need to try to remember to fucking raid people, you know what I mean? Just out of the kindness of my swamp heart. So yeah, let's find somebody. I'll do it on the Twitchy Poo first, and then I'll do it on Rumble as well before getting out of here. I'll get them locked up. Brer Sean, I'm glad you are now a legend of the swamp, so I appreciate you. Thank you, Brer Skynet, for gifting that to you. Have a restful night. Make sure you have a great day. You too, brother. Yeah, you try to get knocked out. Enjoy your summer vacay while it's still around. Yeah. I think Brer Skynet probably done fell asleep and fucking went to another wedding. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Raid channel. I never do this, so I forget how to do it. I should say I don't know any of these people. I'm just going to click on somebody that looks funny, I guess. Let's see. Your brothers want me to raid a drag queen? Oh, they're faking being a drag queen.
I am going to do the same.
Oh my lord. Okay, I think I'd rather not do that to you guys. Sure, we'll do this guy. Okay, now let me look on Rumble real fast. Let me look over on the Rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Found an Alaskan? I don't know if I can... I mean, I know an Alaskan. They're not live, though. Let me check. They're also kind of stupid. No, they're not live. Australia. Now that I still don't know. Okay, you got to do this in a weird way on Rumble. I got to go manually look them up. I mean, it's not weird. It's, you know, what I would imagine. Let's see some of these nice brothers. I rated the AI Campa the last time, first attempt. These guys seemed interesting. They have a little chitty chat show that they do. And they were nice to me whenever I interacted with them, so we'll raid these fellas. All right. Well, anyway, brothers, The raid is about to begin. I don't know these people, so if they are dog shit, my bad. I hope they're not. I doubt they are. But thank you so much. Please enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, afternoon. And if you watch the next brothers, I hope you enjoy them. Tell them who sent you. If you haven't already, please like, follow, subscribe. SwampyGrid.tv for all my socials. First attempt. Bye-bye.